All right, Devin. Nice shirt. We're going to get started with a question from Dwayne Rankin with the Arizona Republic. He'll be followed by Kellen Olson with Arizona Sports. Go ahead, Dwayne.
Thanks, Palmer. Devin, first, congrats on the win. Second, just get into it now. I mean, obviously, DeAndre didn't get to start with the testing yesterday and testing this morning. How's he feeling about it? You had a chance to talk to him. And then just you guys able to bounce back after a slow start in the first quarter and get it going.
Yeah, I mean, Coach, we came down here to quote, Coach might have said in his interview is we have to control the uncertainty. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, just overall, this format as a whole is something we've never seen before. So we're focused on ourselves with the next man up mentality. From what I heard, DA did test, but that is what it is. We played a good game of basketball today. We played together. After a slow start, we got it together and, ended up coming out with a big win.
All right, Devin, next question is actually going to come from Dave McMiniman with ESPN. He'll then be followed by Kellen Olson with Arizona Sports. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, Devin, how does this experience so far compare to other basketball experiences in your life? I mean, being 6-0, being the talk of the bubble, putting yourself in striking distance of the 9 seed and potential play-in. What's it been like for you?
It's been fun. We've been playing really good basketball. And we've been having fun on and off the court with each other. We're becoming closer. We're learning each other, and we're communicating with each other. So, we're taking it one game at a time. That's been our mindset since we got here, and we're sticking with that. So it's been a competitive environment, a focused environment since we got down here. So we're trying to maintain that, keep that going, and finish this thing out strong.
All right, next up is Kellen Olson with Arizona Sports. He'll be followed by Malika Andrews with ESPN. Go ahead, Kellen.
Hey, Devin, you've been stepping it up defensively as well. How important is it to you to set that example for your team that you're going to put in the work on that end as well?
Yeah, defense is, team concepts. So I can't just credit, my defense. I think it's, us helping each other out. The whole defense is on a string. When there's better communication, better link, and everybody's helping each other, I think that's how you determine if somebody's a good defender or not. And that's what's been working with us, and that's what's keeping us alive in games. Our ability to guard without fouling, and on the other end, we just know what we're doing. But when we're communicating and we're helping each other out on the defense end, we're a tough team.
Next up is Malika Andrews with ESPN. She'll be followed by Mark McClune with Channel 3, Channel 5.
Devin, I was curious how here the off days for you differ when you are in this bubble with only certain things to do, but also this kind of mounting pressure in some ways being perfect, essentially. You guys have been perfect since you got here. Mentally, how is it different when you're in this kind of sequestered area?
It's all basketball. I think Jaylen Brown had a quote yesterday: "Some guys want to get away from basketball after games, and you can't get away from it here." So I know we've been having little intimate team meetups in our room, watching the other games. So it's basketball all day, and I'm enjoying it. It doesn't really differ from my routine at home, rather than having my family and friends around. But I'm usually just at the house preparing for a game, just chilling, and that's what I'm doing out here.
And next up, we have Mark McClune with Channel 3, Channel 5. He'll be followed by Richard Syons with Fox 10. Go ahead, Mark.
Hey, Devin, congrats on the win. Curious, the decision to pull up from half court and launch the three, and how many times do you practice that shot in the course of a practice during the year?
I was telling the guys on the team I was open. No, I'm just messing with you. It was late shot clock, and just had to get one on the rim, and I don't shoot any shots to miss them.
All right, next up is Richard Syons with Fox 10. He will then be followed by Mark Narducci with the Philadelphia Inquirer. Go ahead, Richard.
Hey, Devin, congrats on the win. It seems like every game, obviously you play well, but every game somebody else seems to step up. Today it was Dario. The other game it would be Carter. Another game would be Bridges or Cameron Payne. How encouraging is that to you to know that each and every game it's not just going to be you and the core players, that you're going to have some help, especially if you get into foul trouble or something like that.
Yeah, it's very encouraging. I think everybody's mindset down here, I've said it a few times that, we're just all hoopers. So any night it can be somebody's night if we're playing the right way and moving the ball and sharing the ball like we do. That's obviously a big help to me when I know teams are throwing a lot of junk defenses at me and making them pay for it. So we always say, they're going to have to make a decision. And, with the spacing that we have out there and the concepts and just, the basketball actions that we run, it forces defenses to have to pick and choose.
All right, next up is Mark Narducci with the Philadelphia Inquirer. He'll be followed by Dwayne Rankin with the Arizona Republic. Go ahead, Mark.
Devin, could you say at all that you're surprised at what you and the team have done here, getting to this point and getting really back into the race?
You say he's from Philadelphia?
Yeah.
I'm kidding with you. No, I wouldn't say surprised, man. From the moment we got down here, it's been high energy and competitive. I don't know if we're going to win and lose, but I know we have some guys in the soccer room that aren't going to back down, from any matchup or, any competition. So, we're having fun with it. And like I said, the way we're communicating, the way we're helping each other out and holding each other accountable, is the reason for our success.
All right, Devin, and the final two questions are going to come from Dwayne Rankin with the Arizona Republic and then Gina Mizell. Go ahead, Dwayne.
Thanks, Palmer. No, Devin, I wanted to first just clarify. DeAndre tested this morning, but he missed the window on Sunday. That's how that went. But I was just asking you, how do you keep track of when to take the test? Is it, just constantly on the brain? I'm just curious how you even monitor that for yourself.
To take the test?
Yeah.
It is a long walk. I ain't gonna lie. From the room to the test room, it's a trek. But you just pick a part out the gate to go down there. And get tested. An off day, it can slip your mind. It's not the first thing I'm thinking about when I leave practice, I'll tell you that.
All right, Devin, and the final question comes from Gina Mizell. Go ahead, Gina.
Hey, Devin, after you guys fell behind by 15 in the first quarter, just what do you feel like changed? And then just overall, the fact that you guys are able to sort of methodically claw back and take the lead, like how does that show the, I guess, increasing maturity of this team maybe from earlier in this season?
Yeah, I think that shows our growth, the ability to lock in and understand, when we're not doing something right. I think early in the game, the ball movement was stagnant, and that's something that we emphasize in our timeouts and, after the first quarter. JC was over there, holding people accountable. Multiple people were campaigning where too. So, those are the guys we need to be honest with us, let us know we're not playing the right way. And, I think the game's about adjustments, the ability to adjust, during mid-game or mid-quarter and be able to turn it on. And that's what we did tonight.
All right. Thank you for your time, Devin.
Appreciate you.